off, it's on. It's off, it's on. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be installing a glueless wig and doing a story time. This is going to be my first time ever installing a glueless wig. I'm really excited to try because if this goes right and your girl can finesse it, I'll be so happy because you just, it's off, it's on. It's off, it's on. No glue. Okay, this is what I've been looking for. So if it go right, we're gonna slay the day away, okay? If it go wrong, we're gonna make it look right. Then the story time is gonna be how I almost got scammed by a sugar daddy. Okay, so let's get right into the video. All right guys, this is the hair. This is the bag it came in, shipped in. 100% human hair, okay? They had to let you know as soon as you look at it, before you even look at the wig, it's already, you already know it's human, okay? 100%. 5x5 HD lace 5x5 HD lace closure wig, human plucked with baby hair, 20-inch, okay? I do like how the bag though has a little pink in the back, real cute. Then this is the bag that the wig came in. Nothing fancy. And the wig was only $80. I believe. I want to say $80 or $50 off of Amazon. And I'm going to put the link in the description box below. I cannot remember anything. And it must be transparent. And this is a closure. This is not a full lace. So we will be middle part. Guys, excuse me, my hair, look, I just woke up. And y'all see what I came to do. Priorities. But I was laughing so hard because everybody know when you get that closure and it's not a full lace, you doing the middle part. You're not doing no damn side part. And no other different type of part, you're doing a middle part. But the hair feels nice. Look at her. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I felt like a Spanish, like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican.
Okay, because your girl, I'm still getting used to it. Installing wigs. So I'm still working on the baby hairs, but I'm glad they already went ahead and plucked that too. Your girl just got a cut. Then underneath the wig, it has lace too. So we could just go ahead and cut that off. Okay? Tap on and get active. So I'll be good. Alright, grab your snacks and your drinks and your blunts, and let's get started. It was the summer after my freshman year of college, so I was going into my sophomore year of college. And I had just came back from a Charlotte trip with my homegirl, and it was real good, you know. I took some pictures. I was looking real good, real fine. I got me a wig. I was feeling real cute. I go on Snapchat. I post all my pictures from my trip, everything, boom. A lot of dudes are hitting me up. They're like, oh, you look good, this, that. So I'm like, okay, appreciate it, thank you. Just, you know, not thinking much of it. Just going down the list, thank you. So there's one guy, he's like, oh, I just want to let you know, I feel you are a very beautiful, ambitious young woman, and looking at your page, it really intrigued me. You really intrigued me. Page? This is Snapchat. What should be my page? This is not Instagram. If like me now, I would be like, no, girl, that's a scam. Like, don't even entertain that, you know? And then I was just like, my page, ? LOL. And he was just like, I mean, like, your story, you look really attractive, you look really good. So, sir continues to tell me, he's like, oh, so I am a sugar daddy and I'm looking for a sugar baby. You wouldn't have to do anything sexual or even send me sexual pictures. This is where he got me. I heard sugar daddy, I was like, where's the money? Where's the money? Oh, okay, a sugar daddy that don't want no sugar, sign me up. That's where I should have said, do not sign me up. he goes on and proceeds to tell me, like, you know, the rules. And he's like, oh, all you have to do is talk to me, chat with me here and there. Good conversation. I just want a friend, someone funny to talk to. Good company, blah, blah, blah. I can do that. That's me. I'm funny, all right? And he's like, and your allowance will be... Now, guys, this was the kicker. I'm not gonna lie. He was a broke sugar daddy. At the same time, I was like, I'm a broke college student. I'm about to stop working my summer job, go back up to school. I need some money. So he's like, your allowance will be, I believe he said $1,400 every week. Yeah. So $1,400 every week just for conversation, no pictures, stuff like that. So I said, okay, that's fine. Like, I agreed to it. And then I spoke to my homegirl. I was like, you know, this is my first time with a sugar daddy. What should I do? Da, da, da. So she was like, you know, most girls have their own set of rules. What are you comfortable with? What are you comfortable with talking about? Things like that. So set up your own set of rules for him and how you want the allowance to be sent to you and everything like that. Now he goes, oh, I'll send it directly to your bank account, like I'll tell you type of thing. You don't have to worry about Cash App. So when he said that, I'm definitely like, okay, bet. Like, that's what made me think it was not a scam, because he didn't say anything about like Cash App or things like that. He just said like, I'll sell it to you. So I'm thinking, okay, like, that's just, you know, young and dumb. You don't need to send me any information, your deposit, like your bank number, any like, I don't need any of your information. So I'm definitely like, okay, that sounds like a bet. So then he's like, all I do need is to know how much is your deposit amount a day, or like, no, how much is your deposit amount a week? It's like basically how much money can be deposited into your bank account every week. So then I said, okay, I don't know, let me go find out. Then I found out and then I told him. So then he was like, okay, not a problem. Just wanted to know so I could know if I wanted to send you extra money here and there, like, would that be a problem? And I was like, no, that's definitely fine. I'm cool with that. So now the first days go by, we're having conversation, getting to know one another. He's like, tell me about yourself. Are you in school? This, like that. So, you know, I'm talking, telling about myself. I'm like, oh, tell me about you. Are you a business owner? Like, what do you do for work? That kind of thing. I'm gonna, like, not as, he basically was saying he's like kind of the head of this big firm, basically like this big company. And as the days go by, I'm thinking in my head to myself like, okay, this is easy money. Like, your girl is about to be paid. This is real easy. I don't have to do really anything. Just talk to the man. Well, of course, I'd be wrong. It's getting to the end of the first week, and now it's kind of time for payment, because he was like, I told you would get paid weekly. Like, now it's basically time for me to put my money where my mouth is. He's actually like a cool person. He really played his role too. I'll give him his part. Like, he did his big one, okay? He definitely played his part. He like called me baby and, oh, good morning, how's your day? This is a real person, so I know I'm at least speaking to a real person, you know what I'm saying? At least that's real. I'm psyched. I'm like, okay, let's see what it's hitting for. Like, I'm planning. Oh, I'm about to give me some fits. Like, I'm happy. I'm like, okay, I did it. Like, it wasn't that bad. I did it. Like, I could really do this. Let's get to the bag. Real city girl shit. Like, I thought I was really doing something. God said this was not for you. God said this is not for you, sweetie. Stick to what you know. I'm thinking he's going to, like he said, Zell me the money. He's like, oh, I can't Zell you the money right now because of whatever. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, are you gonna Zell to me a different time, or would you like to Cash App it to me? At this point, I know he's a real person, so I'm cool with taking Cash App. He's like, oh no, we don't have to do that. I'll just write you a check. So I'm like, I'm a little weary of that, because that's real personal, you know? Like, that's really, a check is my business. Like I said, I'm young, dumb, let's get to the money, let's get to the bag, okay? Like, okay, like, I'll send you a picture of the check, bada bing, bada boom, deposit it, let me know when you deposit it, so I know you got the money. He's been real chill about it. I'm happy. I'm like, okay, your girl about to get paid. We about to have some monies. was like, okay, I see why the girlies do this. This is mad easy. So then something in me was just like, before you deposit this, girl, see if something is up. Like, just check it out, because there'd be a lot of check scams. Homegirl that knew I was doing it, right? And I'm like, hey girl, I was going to talk to you about this. Remember what I told you about the sugar daddy situation? Blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, so he want to do a check. And she's like, oh girl, be careful, because they're a scam. I told her about the check, and she's like, oh girl, be careful, because you know there's scams going around where like people, you deposit a check and then the check will bounce and then you owe the money to the bank, but they're good. I'm glad you said something. So then I text him and I'm like, oh, like, you know, the check is good, right? There's something wrong with the check. And he's like, oh yeah, something wrong, you haven't deposited yet. And I'm like, no, I haven't. I just wanted to make sure, you know, everything was legit, everything was okay. And he was like, yeah, why wouldn't it be? LOL, like, you think I'm trying to do something weird? And I was like, no, and I used to put it like that, maybe. Like, not before, but maybe now. It's gonna look so... We definitely gotta straighten it, because this is... For me, this is not a vibe. I'm like where we are so far with it. Because look at this closure, guys. You can't tell me this hair is not coming out of my scalp right now. You cannot tell me this hair is not coming out of my scalp right now, okay? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Eating them up, eating them up, eating them up. Getting me some edge bands, like, you know, the wig band for the wig. And I ran across this kit and I was like, okay, let's see what the kit is giving. It had a wax stick, edge control, 2 edge brushes, 1 rat tail comb, 1 brush. It's like, it's so cute how they're all pink. Like, I see the theme. Okay. Boom. 3 wig bands. And they're black and pink. So cute. My favorite color is purple, but it's okay. I'm still here for the pink. Pink be doing it. And they're reversible, so you can wear it on the pink side or the black side, because pink will get dirty fast with makeup and everything. So you can have it on the black side this way, or flip it and do it this way. Today, how we feeling? How we feeling? I'm feeling pinky, so we're gonna go with the pink. So Mr. Man was kind of, you know, like hunting me down about depositing the check. That's where he went wrong. And like, why are you hounding me so much about depositing the check, you know? Something's telling me something's off. So I had my mom look at the check. I'm like, well, can you look at this check for me real quick? Like, does this look legit? She's like, nah, the stamp is off. Like, the stamp looks really weird. The business, like, on the check looks weird. Like, it doesn't look like a real business card, basically. And I'm like, okay, like I thought, something's off. Let me test them just to see. I know it's fake. I know he's trying to scam me. Like, you were trying to do the check situation and I would have to pay that money back to the bank. All that, like, okay, you're caught. Like, I'm on to you. Let me just mess with sir and see what he says if I make it seem like I deposited the check, right? So I tell him, hey, just deposited the check. The money should hit my account within 2 days. He's like, okay, great. Glad everything went smoothly for you. Let me know when it goes through. Going about our normal rapport, pretending like I don't know anything, nothing out of the ordinary. I'm none the wiser, right? About 2 days when he knows that the check should have cleared, right? It should have hit. Hey, sweetie. I don't know if the money has hit yet. Hopefully it has. But I need some of the money back because my grandmother needs money for her medicine. When I read that, guys, I was just like, yep, this is a scam. And I'm so glad I didn't do it, because please tell me, if you're this sugar daddy that you're saying that you are, and you got enough money to be giving me $1,400 a week, you mean to tell me you don't have money for your grandma's medicine? Okay. Well, how does that make sense? You mean to tell me you out here, you can afford to give young girls money, but not even give your grandma can't even get money for her medicine? Grandma gotta die so the young girls get to go on trips. Oh, okay. And let's be so for real. The truth will set you free. Okay, I promise. He's talking about some, oh, I need money for my grandma's medicine. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. I apologize. The money, like, I didn't deposit it. He's like, what do you mean you didn't deposit it? I was like, oh, I was about to go and deposit it, but since you need money for your grandmother's medicine, you should be fine. Like, the money is still there. You're good. And he's like, oh, what do you mean you didn't deposit it? That wasn't part of our agreement. You were supposed to deposit it and let me know when you deposit the money. And you told me that you did. I thought you trust me. We were building a trustful relationship. I said, we were building a trustful relationship, and you telling me, and now you're telling me you have a grandmother you have to take care of. You never once told me that. You want to sit up here and tell me that grandma need money for medicine. Do not try and guilt trip me and make me feel bad because I'm trying to get to the bag and now grandma need her medicine. What if I needed medicine? So then, you know, a girl like me, I tried to play it off. So I was just like, oh, honey, I'm sorry. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. I don't know why you're getting so upset. I thought you would be happy to find that out because your grandmother can have money for her medicine. Oh yeah, I didn't think it'd be a big deal, because especially now since you're telling me your grandmother needs money for medicine. He's like, okay, but that's not what we agreed on. You said you would deposit the money and let me know. Now I'm under the impression that I have money deposited that wasn't, and now messed up my financial books of what I have written down. All this other next shit he was trying to tell me that was not true, okay? And I said, you know what, honestly, this is some really weird stuff, and whatever you have going on, I want no parts. I completely want no parts of whatever you have going on. What are you talking about? There's nothing weird going on here. I'm sorry I got like that. We can continue what we have going on. I said, actually, no, it's fine. I'm okay with the business. I really wish you best on your endeavors, and I hope your grandmother feels better, but I want out of the agreement. This worked because I did not sign no contract. There was no like, oh, you cannot leave, you have to stay for a month or whatever. Like, no, there was none of that. So when things got weird, I dipped. What it was is I looked like easy young prey, and he was ready for the takeover. Like, that's exactly what it was. He really just deserved an Oscar because he really played God of his role. Like, he got experience with this, but it wasn't some weird stuff because he was only asking for partial of the money back. He wasn't asking for all of the $1,400 back. He was only asking for some of it back, and then I would have been able to keep about like $200. That's how you know it's weird. He was trying to break me off for doing whatever. Okay, I left it alone, and I did not contact him no more. I did not message. I did not check up. Like, you know, we're not cool. I don't even know you for real, sir. Like, I'm not. No. One day I posted a video of me on Snapchat, and he slid up on my story and said something. It was like, hey, love, how have you been? And then I left it on red. I was like, that's weird. Like, that was definitely a setup for me to go down for some stuff that he wanted to do, okay? That him and some hooligans had planned. And I kind of was not down for that, okay? Alright guys, so that's the end of the story time. Like, that's really how it is. That's how I almost got scammed. Because I didn't go through with it, so, you know, almost. She is, okay. Okay, I'm not mad at it. But we do have to do, like, you know, we have to fix the baby hairs up and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright guys, this is just a little bit closer up. That line right there, that is the wig cap. So, still, it looks so good already. I'm gonna straighten it just to kind of help with the shape and everything. Like, hopefully, That'll help with the shape. Guys, this is her. I love it. My hair hasn't been black in a minute, so one, I feel like that's why I'm really loving it too, because I just get to see the black color on me one more time again. This is my first glueless, I'm proud. And you know, it's kind of sad because when I do my lace fronts, I don't even do it this good. The last one I did do it this good. Like see, that's what the hair be right there. That's what the hair be right there. But oh, she did her big one. Alright guys, so if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will most definitely see you guys later. Bye.
When I seen the hottest chick that a young and never seen before, I say, yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her. On second time, that ain't the way.